if you can have an international recognition, you already have a piece of evidence to show for the visa.
Let's go. I did go Ghana to catch a good time. So this pretty girl.
Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today I just want to share with you how you can get the Global Talent Visa with no IT experience. I repeat, no IT experience. Alright, so I've got a lot of people telling me, hey Paray, please, how can I have this visa? How can I apply for the Global Talent Visa? And believe me, the moment I look at their profile, or if I ask them, what evidence do you have? They have nothing to show. So this video is gonna help you to prepare yourself, to be ready, to know the things that you need to do to put yourself in that position that you can apply for the visa. So the Global Talent Visa has a different category, and I will tell you this video is specifically for people that are considering applying in the technology category. Yes, I would say I'm a proud recipient of the Talent Visa, and like I always say, this is the best visa in the UK, whether you like it or not. It is the best visa in the UK because if you're on this visa, you are not tied to anything. Nobody's controlling you. You have your freedom to do what you want to do. Go where you want to go and come back to the country. So I'm not just a proud recipient of the visa. I have coached many people that have gotten the visa. I've talked with a whole lot of people that have gotten this visa, and I have also interviewed people that have gotten this visa. So there's nothing that you tell me about this visa that I don't know. So I've even interviewed some people that I don't even know when I'm going to post those videos on my channel, or if I'm even going to post them at all. So I'm going to give you 5 nuggets, 5 basic points that you need to know. Everything that you need to know to get yourself prepared for the visa. Some secret that I've not revealed to anyone. Get yourself a piece of paper, hit the like button and the red subscribe button. Oh, I think it's not even a red subscribe button again, black button. And let's get into the video. Number 1 on my list, get into tech. Anything that you can do to get into tech, you need to make that step. If you are in a health science, social science, and you're thinking of applying for the tech visa in the digital technology, you're not gonna be successful because you are not in the tech industry. So the first thing that you need to do is to get into tech. How do you get into tech? I will give you from my experience. You have to start from anywhere. So my brother paid 15,000 naira for me in a local computer service center. So the passion has to be there because no one pushed me into the field. I only grabbed the opportunity in relation to what I love. And that is how I got in. I started from the basics, installing software, understanding basic components on a desktop, the laptop. These are most of the basic things that I was doing from scratch. And I can tell you today, there are a lot of computer engineers that have finished 5 years or 4 years in the university, and they don't even know what is a motherboard. They don't even know what is a CMOS battery. No matter what you are doing, the most important thing is that you have to find yourself in there. You can start on YouTube, watching YouTube video. You can start on a local center. There are so many IT centers that you can start. You can even pay for courses online and you start learning. If you can see a local IT center around you, don't look at the money. Don't say, how much are you guys gonna pay me? The most important thing is for you to get the skills. The most important thing is for you to get the knowledge. Understand the fundamentals of how everything works. The moment you do that, money will come later on. But if you start looking at the money, you are not gonna do anything. If you see an IT company that you can drop in as a volunteer, don't say, come on, you guys are not gonna pay me money, I cannot do this. No. Learn from the scratch, because if you're not ready to learn, there's no way that you get the experience. Number 2, you have to build a product, or you work in a tech industry. I've interviewed a whole lot of people, and I can tell you that 8 over 10, most of the people that I've interviewed or people that I've talked to have a product that they've built. It's either you are working in a technology sphere or a technology company, or you have a product that you have built and you are working on it. I can mention some of my good friends that have gotten the visa, like the Pickup NG. Michael, shout out to you. He built a product, and you guys have seen my video with Isaac. He built a product, a company. So aside from building a product, you need to keep track of what you've built. You need to invest in it. You need to stay on top of the game. You're not just gonna build a product and you leave it there. No, you need to spend money on it. You need to work on it. You might have your normal job that you're doing, but you look at your product that you've built as a side hustle. So you keep investing, you keep building your team until that product gets to a certain level that you can get, let's say, local recognition or an international recognition. If you can have an international recognition, you already have a piece of evidence to show for the visa. And believe me, if you can have an international recognition on something that you've built, you'll be able to pull out 3 or 4 pieces of evidence. You might not build a product, but you can work in the tech industry. And when you are working for a tech industry, don't just work as a normal person. Contribute, bring up ideas. What ideas do you have for the company? Bring it to the table. What project can you execute? Bring it to the table. Let your employer know that you have plans of doing this or that. They might approve that and you can start working on it. By doing so, you have an evidence of working in a tech company, and you also be able to pull an evidence on the project that you are doing for your company. The third on my list is to network. You need to network. Don't just sit down and say, okay, I'm working in a tech industry or I've built a product. You need to network. You need to meet other people that have your similar ideas, similar drive, people that want to do the kind of things that you want to do. That's the most important thing of networking. Meet industry leaders, meet the CEOs of companies. Look at what they've done. How did they get to where they are? How did they start? I was in the London Tech Week, and believe me, I met industry leaders. I met people that are building stuff, building products. And I also met friends that got instant job during the London Tech Week because they were right there talking with CEOs of companies, talking with founders. And if you have a brilliant idea, there's no reason that somebody will not employ you. Go to seminars, go to conferences, IT conferences in your local community. If it demands you paying for money, come on, pay the money and attend these seminars. Believe me, the power of networking, talking with them, and even listening to them can change your life forever. Number 4, continuous learning. When you've gotten all this stuff, don't just feel like you've arrived. You need to keep updating yourself. You need to keep learning. Learning, they say, is a continuous process. Look out for areas that you need to develop yourself. Look out for skills that you need to develop. What job are you doing? What can you add to yourself that will make you more productive? What certification do you need? What certification do you need to start learning? And that brings us back to networking. What network event do you need to attend? What course do you need to pay for? Do you need a university degree? Which course are you going in for? All this cumulates to some of the pieces of evidence that you will need for the Global Talent Visa. And number 5 on my list is that you need to get into a tech incubation, or what they call an accelerator program. The Global Talent Visa endorsement body has made it very clear to us that if you are on any accelerator program, you stand a better chance. You have an edge of getting the visa. So this is not just in the UK, anywhere you are in the world. Learn the basic IT fundamentals, because these programs help you to tackle industry-specific problems by building applications that will solve problems in the society. They will also train you and support you financially on your ideas, and when you come out of it, you will be a potential candidate for the Global Talent Visa. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Piash! Boom!
Drive 12:22, yeah, I'm outside. Hop up in a coupe, then you so fine. Every time I'm with you, time flies by.